So welcome back, family. You might have seen a preview of this earlier, but I got my submission results from my latest submission to Arena Club. You saw there was 46 cards in this current submission. So here we are, and let's see what we got going here. It was a pretty good mix across baseball, but mostly I think it was football and basketball. So let's see what we got. Again, if you like the content like this, please let me know by hitting like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started with this reveal. Like I said before, there's 46 cards. It's been a while since we got a gold platinum or perfect, but starting off, we have a case hit photon. This one of Peyton Watson here. This came out of a recent rip I did of 22-23 Optic. Kind of a little bit of a Christmas present to myself, 9.5. So I'll take that on a rookie photon, which are always good. Payne's playing decently for the reigning champs, but we have a lot of cards, so I'll try not to spend too much time on each of these cards. All right, moving right along. Here's Walker Kessler on the Chinese New Year auto. So these autos are very tough to hit because they're only rookie autos and they're numbered to the jersey numbers. So Walker, one of the higher jersey numbers at 24 here. So 6 to 24 on the Chinese New Year auto. Again, not guaranteed in a case. Many times you're up to a dozen cases before you actually see one. All right, moving along, we have some of my Cubbie Blues again. This is Hayden Wesneski to help lean out. Not great in the surface issues here. But again, I'm trying to accumulate this blue rookie set. So Hayden Wesneski was one of the last ones, actually, it was looking for. So 9-10. Wish it was a little bit better, but I'll take that. Another 9-10. This one from 1-1. This is J-Dub, Jalen Williams, playing very well. Corners really held this one back. Again, thicker cars, RPAs especially. A little bit tougher grades. Wondering if I should have actually just kept it in the slab, honestly. With the 1-1, these are common encased, but didn't want to see how these generally would grade. So there's a couple of 1-1 cards in here. So there's probably the biggest one in the J-Dub RPA. All right, moving right along. Here's another higher end set. This is from Flawlesss Collegiate. Here's Nolan Smith dual patch, gold. You see here. All right, not much to say on that. There should be more on that. All right, here's among the first of many, I think a handful of Franz rookie Revolution autos, Asia or Tmall. So here, what's holding this? The centering. Yeah, not the greatest on this one. I think I submitted 3. I might actually have 4 total. So 9-10. Getting a lot more 9s comparatively to other submissions this time around. Here's another encased card. Usually this is Panini 1 from football. Desmond Ritter with 9.5 with a 10 auto on the team color match to 25. Hopefully, we'll see if he'll still remain the incumbent starter going to next year, or if the Falcons decide to dip back into the rookie QB pool. More autos from Revolution. Here's someone who's playing very well, Alprin Sengun on the second year Fractal auto from 22-23 Revolution. Fractals always to 100 on the autos, unnumbered for the base cards. Here's a 10. I was wondering when we can finally find a 10. Here's a 10 from Mosaic TM3 Trey Murphy on the debut blue from 21-22 Mosaic, rookie Mosaic. So there you go. Good to finally see a 10. Moving right along, here comes some more 10s. This is a Obsidian FOTL exclusive to 16. Walker Kessler again. This was actually a redemption that I got recently back from Panini. So, anyone waiting for those Walker Kessler redemptions, they may be coming. But good to see more 10s coming out. Another 9. Again, thicker card, so I'm not too surprised. This is Travis Kelce, silver to 50. Actually, I had a couple of these that I submitted. Corners seem to be the drawback. I think with a handful, the drawback was the corners and the surface. So let's see. All right, another 10 from Mosaic. This one is the National Pride. The fast break purple to 50 for Jalen Green. And corners, the only thing holding this back from that gold label perfect. But hopefully, again, got to trust his athleticism. Hopefully he'll turn the corner. Alrighty, some PC submissions. Here's a Jalen Suggs, the rookie auto from Prism. Decent on the card. I knew the auto was not going to grade out too well since he went off sticker a little bit towards the bottom, but I did have two of these that I submitted, so hopefully the other one will look a little better. This one actually potentially would be up for sale because I'm only going to keep one of them, and so this one might be available for all y'all to buy or trade for. Alrighty, more Franz. This one got better, a 9.5 and a 10. With, again, centering holding it back, but a little bit better centering than the other one. On the Revolution Team or Asia auto from that. Ripped a lot of this myself. I think at least 2 cases. One of which I think is on my channel. You'll see. More from Revolution, this time from Hobby 2223. Here is a Cosmic Paolo. Again, good to see a 10 there. And I'll compare that to what I already have. So we'll see if I'll be keeping this one versus putting this one up for trade or sell. 31 cards left to go. Again, you see primarily the basketball here and more from 22-23 Revolution. This time it is Jalen Duren on the Sunburst. Good to see a 10 on this one. Duren is, I think that he's one of those players that's going to play well with Cade as they continue to grow together. So I'm fairly high on Jalen Duren. All right, moving right along. More impeccable. This time Josh Allen, who's set to, at the time of this recording, face off again with Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. So 9.5 on this base impeccable card from 2021 impeccable. All right. There's a Luka. This is from this year's Flux, a Supernova to 75s. Good to see a 10 on that one. I do also have a hit the green to 5 of this as well. That actually is still in my showroom if you're interested. But good to see more 10s coming out now. Here's another 10-10. Kason Wallace on the freshman signatures, or in a sense prospect auto from last year's Prism draft picks. So this is the black gold auto. I have one that's similar of Keontae George, but that was the gold 1 of 1, or the black 1 of 1 of these freshman signatures. So nowadays, I think you see with Panini, they're starting to toy with the prospect card shield more often than not. But good to see this. Another 10-10. Kason Watson's playing well. Thunder playing very well, actually, as a team. So, and Kason is part of that with an immediate impact as a rookie. So good to see that. You can see that that 2X. It's interesting to see. Alrighty, moving right along. Here's another Jalen Duren Sunburst. So I actually submitted 2 of these, as you might have seen. This one, not as good. I think this actually had 10 on the edges, as well as the surface compared to the other one. But There we go. I'll take the 10 on that on a numbered Jalen Duren rookie. 26 left. Still more than halfway to go. Another person who's playing well from the 2021-22 class, Jalen Johnson with the Hawks. We'll see what the Hawks do this year, because I'm not sure if this Murray and Trey partnership is working out as best as they thought. But here's some Flawlesss Collegiate. 9.5 on that. Again, something that I broke open, but I'll take a 9.5. I think that was worth cracking out of the encased card. All right. More Jalen Johnson. Here's his Prism rookie signatures. Going only 8.5. Prism is notorious for miscuts, and so centering can be very tough. As you can see here, yeah, the top bottom you can really see there's not much room here. A lot more room here. So that's probably what held this one back centering wise. Otherwise, probably, yeah, if it was an 8.5 centering or even a 9 centering, this probably would have gone to 9.5. Because everything else was pretty good on it. All right, moving right along. Here's another encased card that I cracked. I most recently named an All-Pro. Here's Kyle Hamilton for the playoff Ravens at the time of this recording. So you see here on his RPA to 199. Nice. That's a 4-color patch right there. So great patch, great player. I just had to wait for him to for the team to unlock his potential, but the sky's the limit for Kyle Hamilton. All right, halfway point. More from Flawless. So here is a Jackson Smith and Jigba rookie auto, or Flawless Collegiate rookie auto to 10 gold auto, 6 out of 10 from the Ohio State University. Now this one I don't think I had a crack. I think it was actually in the inner box, not one of the encased slabs. So, but 9-10 again, thicker cards like Flawless, Impeccable. Certain RPAs are generally tougher grades because of issues on the surface, corners, wherever. So there you go. Moving right along. Here's some more from Impeccable. Here's the other one. Again, I said I had 2 of these. This one graded out a little bit better at that 9.5 on the Travis Kelce Silver to 50. Alrighty. Here's the last, I think, of the Franz from Revolution Asia that I submitted. This one also got a 9.5. So one of those I'll probably keep for my PC. The other 2 will be available for sale for you guys and for trade. So look for which one or which 2 of these 3 that will hit my showroom you can get your hands on. 20 cards left. All right, another 1-in-1 submission. Rudy Gobert with the also very highly good playing Wolves at this point. Gobert is a part of that. Took a little while for them to mesh, but I think they're playing well. I think that dust up at the end of last year has really galvanized the team. So now they're playing well, and Rudy Gobert is a big part of that actually. So 9.5 on 10. Glad I did actually crack that out of the encasement then. Also, really nice patch. Do like the 4-color patch too. More Jalen Johnson. This one out of Select, the Premier Level Teal White Pink to 49. So glad to see a 10 off of this. It is just the Premier Level, but always still good to get a numbered card, especially out of retail actually. So this I think actually pulled out of either blaster boxes or fat packs. from 21-22 Select. This is one of the few, I think this is the only numbered card or auto actually pulled out of all of those rips, which I want to say you can actually take a look at in my videos. I believe I did record those rips of some select retail products for you. But here's Jalen Johnson, again, playing very well. All right, Trey Murphy, another person I'm fairly high on from the 21-22 class. 9.5 on this one, which I think is roughly the same of what the existing Trey Murphy auto that I have here. Again, centering seems to be the biggest issue with these Asia cards, or at least these 21-22 cards in general. I think I've had too good luck of these autos from 21-22. All right, back to football. Here's another from 199 on the K9 auto. This is from 22. Day 1 auto. So surface, which again tends to happen with thicker cards. They're more prone to surface issues, which is interesting considering this was an encased card. So you can take a grain of salt with that. All right, another Trey Murphy. I forgot I submitted 2. This one got a better grade. This is a 9.5/10. A little bit better centering with that. That was able to get that 9.5. So I'll take that on Trey Murphy. Again, very good athlete. You saw that during the dunk contest. I think he's going to grow into not only a good role player as a 3-and-D guy, but he has that potential to, like Bane did, to really explode offensively. All right, more Jalen Johnson and more 10s, so that's always good to see. This is out of Crown Royale. This is the auto of the purple. 9.5s on the centering the corners, which again you'll take that with die cuts. So you tend edges and corners tend to be what usually hold back die cuts the most, but glad to see that. So that purple, the 25, Jalen Johnson. All right, more from Flawlesss Collegiate. This is Tanner McKee on the gold gem auto. Only got the 8.5, but usually tend to take those with the thicker cards, although I think this was actually encased, so debating whether or not that was worth actually cracking that to get the grades on these. Again, fairly tough grades with thicker cards, but so you kind of have to roll the dice on what they're going to get when you decide to put them in basically a different slab. All right, moving on. More Jalen Duren. This is from the last national, the gold packs actually. So here's a pink sparkle of 75. Good to see that actually gemming out. Just missing a perfect on the centering, which I think these gold packs were where I got my last gold label with Anthony Richardson. I think was also a pink sparkle as well. All right, more Jalen Duren from Revolution, more 10s. So I'll take that. So this is from Chinese New Year. Here's the Emerald to 88 parallel. Good to see that got a 10. So a lot of Jalen Duren for you all to get your hands on if you want them. Speaking of hot rookies from Detroit, here is Sam Laporta from Elite. Here's maroon to 149 on his rookie. Again, good to see that he was able to play last week, so hopefully that he'll continue to have a good playoff run and his value will continue going up. But there you go, Sam Laporta, probably number 3 on offensive rookie of the year behind Stroud and Puka at this point. Okay, there's my morale for my PC. So I'm not necessarily going for the rainbow with this, but I hit this recently in a break. Love to see orange, obviously. So I just had to see and combine them with the rest of my morels, which this is definitely the lowest number I have in terms of his autos. So good to see that gemmed out. Topps Chrome generally has been a good grade for us outside of that Wisniewski Blue, I think is the lowest that I think we've seen from the Topps Chrome so far. But had this, so we'll see if I will continue building out this Morel Rainbow. Haven't seen the Superfractor surface. Did see some reds before, so we'll see if I can get those for a good price. And then golds, I know those are circulating, but definitely don't want to overpay for some of those. All right, 9 cards left, down to the single digits. Here is the other one, and this one I will definitely be keeping with gemming out on both the card grade and the auto, just missing out on a perfect on the centering, which if I was perfect on the centering on a prism card, I'd be ecstatic. But you can see, generally speaking, it does tend to float up higher than some other cards here, but left-right centering looked great. He stayed on card. The back, left-right, it's a little left, but yeah, I figured this would be a solid grade, and so I'll take this. This one will remain in my PC, which actually I've been buying a little bit more Jalen Suggs, so you may be seeing more Suggs submissions in the future. Oh, waiting for this one a little bit. Here is more impeccable. So here's the Steve Young auto. This is the Super Bowl champion signatures, the silver, the 25. This one got a 9.5, again thicker cards, and I knew the centering was a little bit going to be off on this one. You can even see in the back how off that is, and then even the front on the flip side where it's leaning a lot more to the right than it is to the left. So I knew that centering is going to hold it back, but yeah, no, I'll take that just to see. Do I have a couple of Steve Young cards I think already in my showroom, so here's more for you if you're interested. Alright, I think this may be the last one from 1-on-1 of this here. Here is a Devin Vassell, blue to 49, 9.5. Corners holding it back a little bit from getting it that 10, but yeah, Vassell. Again, that Spurs team, I know they're struggling as a team, but I think their talent's there for them to really, really grow together between Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Sohan, and obviously Wemby. Branham's actually making some waves a little bit now too. All right. Ooh. All right. So this I was waiting for. There's Zay Flowers on the Flawlesss Collegiate dual patch, but again, this is the gold or the 10 version, so you can see that the patch here is actually a bull patch too. So I think this is a Rocket Mortgage. I forgot which bull that is, but I think it's sponsored by Rocket Mortgage here. But 9.5, I'll take that all day, even without the auto, that patch itself. And that's what you're really looking for these collegiate football sets, are these bowl patches. Really just adds so much to this set. And these are actually, a handful of them are at least player worn. But yeah, there you go. All right, 5 cards left. Let's see what we have left. Here's a Kenny McIntosh, again from Flawlesss Collegiate on the RPA Ruby to 20. So that's good to see on a 9.5. Again, corners itself, holding it back from being a 10. I'll take that. Kenny McIntosh, interesting position, sitting behind K9 and Zach Charbonnet in Seattle, but You can never have too many running backs, it seems like. Just ask the Ravens. All right, so there you go. Jalen Johnson, more Jalen Johnson. I think this might be the last one I submitted. Here's fresh paint out of Court Kings. Now this one I think actually might have pulled this out of a blaster when I was blank slate chasing. So I think that's where this actually came from. This jade, because I think the jade comes out of those blasters themselves. That's why they're non-numbered. But good. Jalen Johnson was a good hold, so look forward to see his values continue to go up as he plays better. All right. Speaking of those Spurs, here's another Devin Vassell. This is from Absolute Memorabilia, gold to 10. It only got an 8 on this one, with the corners really holding it back and only getting a 7.5. So really holding that back there. Otherwise, I mean, if again you get that to a 9, and this is definitely a 9.5. So you can see what that difference makes. So there you go. But love the patch on this. That's why I actually submitted it. There you go. And it is rookie too. So all right, last 2 cards. Here's more from those Ravens. The eminent favorite for MVP and a Lambjack. Here's the kind of short printed superstar die cut out of 2022 Contenders. So good to see this actually got a 10, because like I said before, these die cuts, tough grades a lot, with especially around the edges and corners. Yeah, there's a lot that can catch, so good to see that. There you go. And our last card is the last of our Jalen Durens, actually. So this one I got the 9.5 comparatively to the other 2 in the corners is actually what held this one back from getting the 10, sitting at 9 on the corners. But there's 3 numbered rookie Jalen Durens for all for y'all out of Revolution, which has treated me fairly well, as you can see. I did buy into a lot of Revolution chasing Paolo, so I always thought Detroit was a good buy to move the break along, considering you got 2 fairly premium rookies, and they actually had a fairly decent checklist with the likes of, I think, Grant Hill and Jerry Stackhouse as potential autos in addition to the rookies. So there you go. That is the last of the 46 card submission. So I will be reorganizing these into my showroom and be pricing and designating which ones are going to be in PC, so they'll be available for you for trader sale. As always, if you like content like this, please let me know by hitting like and subscribe. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by.